Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Calvin G. Sampson II. We're here for another podcast from RCC Company, which stands for Ray Calvin Kathy Corporate. And today I have none other than my lovely wife, Miss Catherine Sampson, here with us. Say good morning to the people.
Good morning, everybody.
Good. Hello. We want to talk about the topic of love and relationships. Um, and as we know in today's society, that that everybody, all couples need love, um, as well as the money, and it's important to keep the love strong in today's relationships because sometimes money gets in the way, and which can lead to arguments and all kinds of situations. Well, I'm here today to tell you that whether you're rich or poor, you still have to have the love for each other. And I have my wife here today who's going to elaborate more about her relationships and the relationships with me. So I'm here. I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Catherine Sampson.
Hello, everybody. Relationships, not only with your husband, with your friends and your family, are very important. The ones that what is it, stay strong is the Instacart. My husband and I will talk about that first. We usually do Instacart together, morning, night, whatever time of the day, when we're both available. There are times also that we do other things too on our own. Let's say he does the podcast. I do the podcast too. And also, I do writing the book. I also do poetry. And I do surveys. And I watch the Olympics, which also the Olympics, I am so glad Team USA is winning lots of gold, silver, and bronze medals.
Okay. And I think that's very, very, very good. And what do you love about your husband?
He is multi-talented. That is why he's the fungus tree.
Okay, elaborate more.
Um, he sings, he writes poetry, and he loves coming with me to the poetry workshops.
And basketball.
Yes, he plays basketball too, and we work out together with the personal trainer.
Okay. I was in early years of dating. I had a few exes, um, and one of them was bad. We went out on a date years ago to the food court up in the Gallery Mall, the White Plains, in White Plains, New York, and we went to um, the Chinese spot. I'm trying to think of the name. I think it was Bourbon Street, and she was very, very unappreciative just because the meal costs $20 or $30, and she wanted Red Lobster every weekend, which is $60 or $80 a week. And I'm looking at her like, was she crazy? And so I'm saying that, and she said that I want a rich person every weekend to treat me to Red Lobster every $80 to $100 each week. And I said, oh no, if that's going to be the case, then we might as well go separate ways. And I don't care if it's Subway or a deli sandwich or pizza. Some people can even afford McDonald's. I mean, so it's a thought that matters. And I believe that she was very ungrateful that I was giving her a meal as well as me. Well, the meal costs about $40 altogether because it's two of us. So I'm just saying is that when you're going out on a date, make sure that person is very appreciative for what they get. Yes, I know in today's society we have to be healthy and everything, but also you have to go by what's on their budget as well too. And I was not feeling her vibe at all. She had a bad vibe, and I told her, I said, either you appreciate from what I'm going to get you, or else I'll just find another woman. So the relationship just went down the tubes. I tried to hold on to it, but at that point I was weak in the relationship, meaning that I didn't know how to try to move on and find somebody else who's better. And I kept trying to hold on, saying no, don't get rid of me. And at that point in time, I had God was telling me, saying it was time to move on because this woman was not for me. And I don't believe that she loved me, or she just took advantage of me. And I had to literally just go out the race today because I think the inner race was not working for me. And not saying that all black women are bad, I'm not saying that, but the majority they're not meeting up to the standards or the expectations of a girlfriend and wife who I'm married to today have met all the requirements that I look for in a woman, and she's very appreciative of what she gets, like even if it's a slice of pizza or a sandwich or something, it's still eating. And that's what I learned across the years of dating. And my wife and I, we met back in years ago at an old friend's party, and I was just saying maybe it's time to go out the race now and just see what's out there, because the outer race will treat you better. And she joined my church, and because more outer race are going into the Baptist churches nowadays, so things are changing up. And I told her that it doesn't matter as long as if you love God, Jesus Christ. That's all I care about, and that's all my Father cares about. Kathy, I'm gonna ask you about the outer race and interracial dating, and how it impacted your life, and how when I came in your life, how how the change in a good way made you better as a woman, and out of all the men that you dated. So, Kathy, I want you to elaborate more on this topic.
I just wanted to say that dating outside the race works because sometimes the right person may not be in your race. So it's not even Moses Dirk Nowitzki, the basketball player. Let's say the German basketball player. He married someone out of his race, and the children look beautiful. I think she's an African lady. I think Swedish African. I forgot the name of the lady. So they talk about it online, and it's a beautiful thing.
Right, and as you know, what's his name? Michael Jordan. He was married to before in the past Miss Juanita Jordan, and I want to bring this to everybody's attention that just because you're rich, you're in the NBA, you're getting NBA money, does not mean, I repeat, does not mean you take advantage of. What I saw on the news was that in the past, Miss Renita Jordan married Michael Jordan because of his Chicago Bulls money that he was making when he was in the NBA. And I think that's horrible and disgusting. To me, to say you didn't love Michael for all these years, and then just because he bought you a big mansion or right, a mansion, because he's a billionaire, and you mean to say that what if he was not rich? Would you still love him? If he didn't have all the NBA money, would you still love him? Kathy, elaborate more about that. It's good to be rich, but also you got to learn how to know to love your husband from the heart, whether he's rich or not rich. So elaborate more.
Thing. I think there was a YouTube video of Juanita Jordan when things went sour. The divorce, she wanted all his money, and there was another African American lady. A commentator said she would do the same too, but they do not care about leaving some money for the guy, which is crazy.
That's horrible. How you gonna have $0 in your pocket and give Juanita all the money, Miss Juanita all the money? So now Michael had to make a decision. We got rid of her number one, which is good. And number two, he married a Spanish girl, and now we see the happiness in Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Now we see all the joyness and the smiles before, because he was not smiling. I mean, off the basketball court, he was not smiling. He was smiling when he was playing, but off the basketball court, he was not happy. And because this relationship and his marriage, and going, Miss Bonita Jordan. But now, when we see him married to the Spanish girl, He's full of happiness. He's full of joy. He's dancing with her, and you know, that comes to show you that I'm not the only one who went out the race. And there's some black people who I know who's basically going out the race nowadays too. I think interracial relationship is beautiful. Like I said before, we got out of race going into the Baptist / Pentecostal churches now. Because God accepts you as long as you are a believer, that you trust in Him, and put your faith in Him. And so I'm glad that Kathy, my wife, is in the choir, and she does things for the Lord. She may not be able to give everything, offering wise, because we do have outside finances as well. But she will give an offering, sacrificial offering, to help keep our church going. Because my wife and I discussed, I said, baby, you're going to have to, we're going to give sacrificial because that's the church. And, she works with audio ministry and different ministries in the church. So, Kathy, I want you to elaborate more. How was your experience working as the choir singer in the choir first, and then also Harvest Ministry, and also working for the audio ministry under Trustee White? How'd you feel, Kathy? Also, too, when I want you to tell more about this. When you thought that you were without a job, and God made a way to help you get a job, and also I want you to discuss how COVID-19 hit you, and how you were able. Did you pray? Did you pray that for your husband, the one who you love and adore and call? Did you ask God to keep you around, to help me, you to be there for me? Because in a marriage, it is teamwork. So I want you to elaborate more on how you overcame these obstacles, and also what you look forward to gain at being employed at the Shiloh Baptist Church, besides working with me in Instacart as well. So please elaborate.
First, say it wouldn't be possible if I didn't get rid of the so-called bestie, who's the worstie. Because the guy, I didn't know he went to jail for 20 years, the person. And he had a lot of bad luck. And the bad luck was affecting my husband. So I was asking God, Lord, what can I do? And everything besides friends. I talked to God from above. And God was saying at some point, I got to find a way to get rid of him. And especially when I got closer to my husband, after he wished, the so-called friend, the so-called bestie wished bad upon me to get 1,000 plus of my family and friends to die of COVID. Luckily, nobody from the family died, but thousands of my friends died of COVID. He did not realize that when he wishes bad, it can come true. And he vented to my husband that he's so sorry that everybody died because he wished bad upon them. And it went back to him that later on, while I was in the hospital, recuperating, I was praying to God and reading the Bible that my husband gave and everything, that I will recuperate from this and I will not see this person again because I got a lot of bad luck. After I got out of the hospital, I have a lot of good luck, blessings for working for the audio ministry for PowerPoint and Word. What else? More. What was it? More gym classes. I was able to get regional passport, which is for Westchester County, which now became for New York State now. Passport for the gym. And I meet a lot of positive people and who like to do Zumba and everything. And also Instacart, you get to meet more people when you're doing shopping, like especially ShopRite Scarsdale. When my husband and I go for Instacart, get to meet new people too. And also we have another bestie named Brandy. We go to ShopRite and we meet some. We have friends there too. So it's like everything. I met a lot of positive people. Right as soon as I booted out the worsty, right, Calvin? He's the worsty.
Yes.
I booted him out just like that. Get out of my life. I ran into him in Getty Square in February 2024. I said, I gotta go. Because I don't want none of his negativity.
Right.
Yes. I love my husband's positivity, not my bestie's negativity.
Right.
He's a former bestie. He's no longer my bestie.
Right, because and I said the customer service, and the lady said I said, you have Catherine Sampson. Catherine Sampson. The lady said no, we have a Catherine Boland. Palmer Boland. I said, what? I said, no. There's a Catherine. Catherine's married to me. He said, oh, there's a big guy that ballhead, and I said, oh God. I said, I know who it is. He's trying to play husband and replace me. So the lady got upset. She said, oh no. She said, I'm so sorry. I have to change it on my computer system. Oh, Jesus. And I think she was Christian. She said the devil's busy. Yes, he is. So, thank God when we got married in the courthouse that he didn't change that. So I went to double check. And, the guy just, I don't know, he's just so dumb. Didn't want didn't want to embarrass himself at the church, and then actually embarrassed me at my birthday party down there at the church, and one time I came downstairs, I didn't smell no food, no collard greens, no sweet potatoes. I like the favorite spot, Jacob's Soul Food. We're gonna get into that in the next topic, for the next hour or so. But anyway, I went downstairs and I said, "Hey, where's the food?" He said, "I only said shrimp chips and waffles." Yeah, so yeah, that's all I got. Happy birthday, man. I said, happy birthday. I said, this is not real. A real party. I said, can't you can you just call Jacobs? Do you have $300? Just tell them to bring some food over. They're still open. And so he said, I don't have it like that. I'm not rich. And Kathy wanted me to buy some more food I said, well, why didn't you listen to her? He said that, I didn't want to listen. I got tired of her mouth. I said, but she was trying to help bring more to the party. More food and stuff to the party. And so, I said, you're not making sense. And there's choir members coming downstairs expecting a birthday party. And you're gonna pull this crap off? So he said, well, they're just gonna have to eat chips and waffles, man. I said, yeah, okay, that's, he could have done no more. But anyway, Kathy, elaborate more on that terrible night.
Oh gosh, it was terrible. He bought a lot of waffles, but they said you don't eat waffles by itself. You eat it with butter and syrup. Where's the syrup? Where's the butter? And where are the plates? He said we just eat the waffles out of our hands. It was crazy.
Oh boy. Anyway, so one of my good friends, Brother Epps, came downstairs, and he said he went to Delvon. That's his name, but he said, "Boy, do you know how to throw on a party?" He said, "Oh, well, son, that's all I got. You know, I've been to jail. Excuse me, y'all. I've been to jail. And, you know, once I got out of jail, I couldn't get a job. I'm screwed. And so, but the custodian said, boy, I know people got out of jail and still got a job. That's no sorry excuse. You call yourself a friend? In my eyes, you're the enemy. And so, I'm gonna tell Calvin to get rid of you. And don't worry about it. We'll figure out his birthday party celebration. He said, I don't feel welcomed here. Right, Kathy?
Yes.
I don't feel welcome here. And the custodian said, good, because we don't feel good vibe for you either. Good. So, so the custodian pulled me over, and he did nice things to Calvin. Gave me about $20, something like that. Or I forgot, 24, something like that. Calvin, go to Jacob's, get yourself a meal, and we'll the choir we'll figure something out next week on your birthday, okay? So then I said, oh, thank you, Brother Epps. So then the idiot says, ain't nobody gonna eat the chips and waffles? None of the choir members ate it. Well, few took it for snacks. Few took it for snacks. So one of the other ladies of the church said, Calvin, next time you have a party, Sister Mars, call me, and me and my husband will go over and get you a cake. Okay? So the next Thursday, and my wife bought me a nice birthday cake that night, to make up all the chaos that has caused. After we left the church, we did stop at a dessert restaurant to get a birthday. And thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
And so, but so then also that next Thursday, I was in rehearsal. I didn't see this coming. I mean, I knew they wanted to do something, but I didn't know it was right away. Smell some good food. So then, smells good. I said, hi, Mr. Torrance, how you doing? Hi, Brother Sense, how you doing? I said, what's this food? Is it, I forgot at that point, is there second service going on Sunday? She made me guess. I said, there's no second service. Um, um, is the homeless coming to eat downstairs on Saturday for food? No. So then she spilled it out. It's for the person I'm talking to. Me? Me? She said, yes. Look, we felt so bad for you last Thursday that they didn't, she called him an idiot. And, she messed up the name. She said, well, it probably didn't matter the name. She said, Calvin, I got to talk to you from the spiritual side. The Lord tells us who to choose our friends. Well, the Lord will let us know. Sometimes we don't know our friends until you find out later. But once you find out later, the Lord tells us to get rid of them. Mm-hmm. So this the Lolunte, I said, well, I know the name, but I didn't really want to try to remember his name because it brings bad memories anyway. Mm-hmm. So then I got something to say about him. So then he said, she said, Calvin, the Lord's gonna find you better friends and people. He was trying to take away your wife. You are married to your wife. You are married to your wife, and you do anything to fight to have your wife. I said, yes, of course. I went to his face about it. I said, back off my woman. I said, back off my woman. She's mine. Mm-hmm. She's my woman. Go get your own woman. Mm-hmm. So then, this guy was a marriage trider. He didn't wreck my marriage, but he tried to wreck others. So you keep your eyes out. So this lady cooked all day. She said, for me. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have done it. But for me, she cooked. She cooked candy yams. I was looking for, Kathy. Chicken, yes. Collard greens, cake, and all other things. So this time when the choir came down, the custodian said, now we got a real party. And come on now. And so I thank the custodian for giving me money from last week to make my birthday a little bit happier that night after what the chaos the idiot did. And he got banned by my father because they went to my father and he said he's got to go. We can't have nobody. He's not against them finding Christ, but in this church we can't tolerate it. And I'm sure that if he's going to do it in one church, he's going to do it in all churches. Mm-hmm. And because a lot of the pastors, people won't tolerate that mess. So and he was trying to go one of the deaconess house. Deaconess, God rest his soul, gonna prepare him dinner, and then she said no. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have invited me over either. Mm-hmm. So then I'm just glad he's gone.
Yes. Oh.
Kathy, elaborate more, because I said what I said, and we had to get closer. Yes, we working on things, things we want to accomplish, better homes, to live in, and but we have to accomplish the goal. Kathy, please elaborate more, and how I want to discuss more also how at the afterlife of the idiot, and how you became stronger, and how COVID-19 hit you, but you overcame it, and the singing in the choir and your new job. Well, which you've been doing for 2 years now, but
Poetry.
and poetry and audio ministry at Shiloh Baptist Church. Kathy, elaborate more.
What happened was after I got rid of the fool, let him have his own YouTube page. He tried to last night he appeared on my homepage his videos, but I found a way to remove it. But because I accomplished a lot with the work of the church and also poetry at Rockland Poets, and also White Plains Library too every once in a while on the Zoom. And I'm trying to look for yes. I'm also trying to get public assistance. They call it EBT cash, so I can have more money in my pocket to also travel around for poetry and promote my book. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Well, after the Olympics, I'm gonna go back to typing my book. I've been therefore supporting U.S. because that's my United States is my home country, and I need to root for our Americans who are competing in the Olympics. You know, so that took time out of thinking about the idiot and moving forward. And also, I will get back to keeping in touch with my family and friends, possibly right after the Olympics. My cousin is coming in town sometime at the end of August. So I'm happy for that. And many more to come. We will talk more podcasting about the trip with my cousin.
How'd you like your audio ministry at the church? Being that you're an audio girl now, and let me say this now, because nowadays now you need to have this audio. Audio is a business now where you could upload, learn microphones and different things. So it's very important that you study the audio and the beside the music, and because I talked to Kathy, I said you need to pursue the audio, because I said this a while back, and mark my word, Kathy, a few years ago, then you were very smart with the computers, and I want you to talk about the computer training and how it helped you to get the job that you needed and everything. And by the way, we're still going to audio and soon in New York City, because more you study this thing, the better off you'll be, because the audio engineer, they need more women in there.
Yes. I'm still doing the audio. I'm reviewing my material. Maybe more after the Olympics, I'll review some more. What else? I'm doing my book too, and also I'm trying to work with my case manager. I think it's around Wednesday. I'll double check with her today about public assistance. I'm trying to get my more independent financially when my husband's going on his way to choir rehearsal. Sometimes I have appointments with specialists on Thursdays when the choir rehearsal is. I'm trying to get a MetroCard not only for the bus. Sometimes there's choir engagements after service, and then the choir members and I will take the bus. The situation is, the reason why I'm taking the bus with the choir members, my husband has to help his father getting the family and friends card to go home. So it's not easy, but he's trying to do his son, being a good son to his father.
And also, while the Olympics is on, make sure to find time to study the audio as well, because there's a lot of material you have to go over to know the audio business. and and tell them how it's important to study, even when sometimes when your favorite topics stuff is on the TV screen. But make sure you study so that way you know the stuff, because she can have a part-time job in audio engineering down at any place. It could be Radio City. I could be with her doing the event. I go down to the city with her to help set up equipment and stuff. Because they are, nowadays they do offer part-time jobs for people who are on social disability, SSI, or off the books, or kind of thing. There are a lot of off the books jobs now that they offer for people who are on SSI as well. So Kathy, being that you're in audio ministry, you're very grateful that my father hired you, and also, how's it like working with your boss and learning different things for working the church screens?
Enjoy it. If they do ask for work related activities in the public assistance, I'm gonna let my case manager know the stuff I do, because maybe there might be a way for them to incorporate it.
Right.
I might get community work just to get EBT cash. We'll see. Then the more I do well for my community of Yonkers or Westchester, depending on if it's not Yonkers.
Right. So I'm glad you answered that. I want to thank everybody for this first half of the other episode, love, relationships, and jobs. Before I end, I want to say this, that I myself, in the Drummer Charlotte Baptist Church, Instacart, and head president of the Living Experience Music and Poetry Group. We are looking for people, and I ask that that you help us. We're looking for all genres of people. The floor is open. The floor is open to anybody who wants to do different genres of music. And before I go, Catherine, I remember we have a little choreograph inside of you. So you did that a while back, but it's been a while. But now, since you're in the group, we can still use more of that choreography side of you. So if anybody wants to learn about choreography, please email my wife, CPS at
No, it's Catherine.
Catherine.
Sam. CATHERINEPSAMP @gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Well, you heard it already. So feel free to call her as well. 1-646-897-2583. She's gonna also be doing computer work. Like, she's still going to people's homes to help them with audio, computer work. She'll charge $20 an hour to do so. So if you need some at home computer work, she's the one to go to. Just give her your address. She'll come to you during the week and help you out as well. So without further ado, in this first section, we're gonna get into the next section in just about 2 minutes. But I truly thank you. Our head had an emergency, so we Mr. Ray Perez, he had a lot to do, but he said to carry on anyway, and hopefully next time he'll be here with us. So thank you, and take care.